Waiting on this and see how this is going to work out. Hello guys, how you doing everyone? Welcome. I'm just waiting on this whole event, but welcome to whoever is watching this. Thank you for your time. Man, I'm excited for this. I don't know what they're gonna have. Hopefully something cool. We'll find out. All right. Hey Travis, how are you? Doing good, sir. Gonna move this out of the way. Supergirl. Mara. It looks good. Now we're gonna dance to. All right. Oh, look. I don't think we saw that before. Tana. Cool. I already talked about this one. Really like it. But they need to change the hat for sure. The way it's positioned. I like Satana here. Pretty good. So they're gonna have all the trailers, I suppose. Yeah, with the hat, you know, it's just it's not. I think it was an afterthought when the way they design it. They need to fix that. It needs to look better. It doesn't look that right. I think this was an afterthought. Now the Joker looks great, and definitely this is gonna be one that a lot of people are gonna be crazy for. In my opinion, this is gonna become a grail. Looks pretty good. But this pretty much is gonna have trailers and stuff before the real showcase, I suppose. Gonna be a long night then. I'm ready for it. You did? That's good, man. You did good. This is a good piece for sure. It's gonna be one that it's going to raise a lot of eyebrows. So congratulations on that one. Of course, I talk about this one too already. It's a good one too. My favorite Batman in films, of course. I don't know what they, you know, I don't know what to expect actually from this showcase. Hopefully they showcase some newer stuff for next year instead of just concentrating on showcasing stuff that we already know that is on pre-order. But I want to see new stuff. But that Batman looks good. I love the light up feature. Yeah, I don't know. This is something new. It like came out of the blue, and they say that they're gonna change the commercial was saying that it's going to change the way we perceive things. I don't know. Of course, you know, it's all words, but I don't know exactly what is that they have planned. So I'm excited for it. Like I was excited for Sideshow Con, and it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like the best thing ever. But I think for being the first time, I think it's a pretty good way to promote things. So hopefully we can get to see more companies doing this. Like I would love to see XM doing it. There's so many companies out there right now doing so much stuff. Iron Studios, Tsumi Art. Tsumi is doing pretty good too. So I want to see them showcasing stuff. And I want to, you know, like look at the stuff for them to showcase it, talk to you, have interviews. It's pretty cool, even though, of course, we hating the COVID-19 thing, all of us. I think one thing we can take away from the whole thing is the fact that that we get to see things like this. I think that's one of those good things about, I would say, if we can say that there's something good about COVID-19 is the fact that we are getting to see more of this, you know, virtual events. And I think that's better because it reaches out everyone. Not only the people that go to San Diego Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con, or the big events internationally, but also people that don't have the opportunity to go, so we can get to see things closer and talk to the people. So that's good in my opinion. Because not everyone can afford or even have the opportunity or the chance or the time to go to San Diego Comic-Con or to New York Comic-Con. Sauron. This is one collection that I'm really liking a lot. It's coming along pretty well. Hopefully they can create more dioramas because that's pretty much what I really like the most, the small dioramas. Hopefully we can get to see more of that. Yeah, I do. I agree. I like those interviews that they're doing. Actually, I like it. I like it when they do the videos. I was watching actually a video the other day from Weta where they were doing like a big diorama with a lot of the little houses they built for the hobbits. Man, that was a nice video. I really like that video, and I do like that. I like when they also, you know, talk to the artists because it really gives you an insight of the process of creation and gives you a lot of ideas. Yeah, that's the thing with that's not definitely one that you want to keep around kids. They're gonna get hurt. Or you're gonna get hurt. I'm gonna get hurt with all the pointy things. Oh, I love this one. That looks pretty good. Actually, the face looks better than in the pictures. But that base, I think is the best thing about that statue is the base. Love all the stuff that you can see there. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, I love this diorama. has a nice light up feature. It does need a light up feature right there though, on that crystal that he's holding on his staff. That needs a light up feature there. Non-scale diorama statue. It's scale, it's just small scale. They just don't want to tell you the tiny scale. But they shouldn't just put those in the description like non-scale. Like, it's just non-scale means that it has no form or no shape and is not based on any reference. So that's kind of stupid description. Yeah, that's what it is. It's you know, I didn't know exactly what actually were they doing, but I think this is just the countdown to the event. I think they were saying that it's gonna take like 120 minutes, which is what, 2 hours. So I don't know how long that's gonna be, if it's gonna be actually 2 hours or they counting this as an hour. But they were saying that there will be like a preview to the event, which is this, and I think that's what it is. So too bad, of course, you know, they base it on in Japan time, so we have to wait late here. But yeah, it is the countdown just for that. Alita looks great. I think some people already have this one, or this is a new Alita. Thought I already went out. Looks great though. It looks good. Yeah, the event is going to be, according to this, is going to be at starting like around 9, well, or 10 a.m. You know, Japan time, but it's like 13-hour difference where I'm in Eastern and the East Coast, so that means that, of course, starting today 9 p.m. So I'm guessing at 9 p.m. that's what the actual event is going to happen. But they were saying that it would take like an hour. Have you ever ordered anything from Prime1? No, I have never done anything from Prime1. I have never ordered or own any Prime1 Studio stuff. Hopefully one of these days. But I don't know if I ever order from them, I will ever order like a 1/3 scale, because that's just not me. I'm not. Although I've been thinking about the only piece that I really like from right now, that if I get the chance to own, well, actually it's not a 1/3, it's a 1/4, is the Goku. I love that Goku Dragon Ball. I love that piece. I don't know, I like that. But other than that, I haven't ordered, and I like that, of course, the diorama, and that's it. Right, you know, stay away from big stuff. I haven't really ordered a lot of big stuff in quite some time. It's been a couple years since I ordered the last 1/4 scale, the 1/4 scale. I've been pretty much kind of laying low with the small stuff. I'm kind of keeping just like 1/6, and that was about it. Which is kind of funny, because when I started collecting, for a period of time, I was like a lot of sideshow stuff. We were 1/4 scale and a lot of comic cats, so it was a 1/5 scale, so I wasn't in that. And then of course started going into the 1/6, but I just don't have the space. Aliens Rogue, it's a nice scale, actually not scale, but diorama. Now, the only thing about ordering from Prime1 Studios directly is that, of course, the price point is really steep. And so I think that the best option is to really, for us here in the United States, is just to order through Sideshow. And if Sideshow doesn't have it, the other one would be a Spec Fiction. I think prices are better than doing directly from Prime1. I've heard so many stories. Yeah, I think so. And I think, you know, you have to always be mindful of that. Sometimes people think, oh, if I don't order it, then I'm gonna lose my opportunity to own this. And the bottom line is that was my idea back in the day, But to be honest with you, with the way the industry is growing, the way that has expanded, and so much stuff that is out there happening right now, and the way the technology has improved even on the design part, now small pieces, they can hold as much detail as larger pieces. For the time longest, people were saying the quarter scale, bigger the scale, the more detail it is. But a lot of companies are proving this wrong. You know, companies like Iron Studios, Sume Art, so many companies are producing the smaller scale stuff, but the way everything is now digitally printed, it's just coming out better and better with as much detail as bigger pieces. Of course, you know, bigger piece, you can see more detail, but it's just the way things are shaping now with technology. It's just, things are getting better. You know, I remember back in the day when I used to have statues, they're not comparable to the stuff that is produced nowadays. It's blown out, you know, out of the water. Everything that they're doing now, you know, if you look back on 20 years ago, what DCPs is just not comparable to the stuff that is done today. Yeah, I think when you live in a small place, like I have a small home, you know, and I really don't have space. Even if as much as I would love to, I really don't have the space for, you know, such big pieces. Kudos to whoever has it. I don't discourage anybody to own what they want. But if you're gonna just collect 1/3 pieces and you have a small space, then you have to be very selective of what you're collecting. You have to be very picky. That's bottom line, because you don't have space for more. Hey, Silver Wolf. Okay, I know the shipping price will change from order which Sideshow had it. Yeah, this is the thing, you know, with Prime1 Studio, if you order directly from them, it's going to be, you don't know. And right now with everything that is happening in the world, you really don't know how the shipping cost is going to be. And that's across the board. All the companies are really, you know, in the same boat. So what you might end up paying a lot more for shipping. And with Prime1's, you know, pieces, as far as I know, they come sometimes in multiple boxes. So it is what it is. You know, it's the price you gotta pay to own one of the best collectibles, and I would say in the world right now. I talk about this in the channel too. This is a pretty good for those that love dinosaurs and Jurassic Park. They're killing it. Actually, Prime1 is killing it with all these dioramas that they're doing for Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. Yeah, some of the pieces, they're not being carried by Sideshow. That's unfortunate. Sideshow's not carrying everything. I think it has to do with licenses. Some licenses, they're not available in North America. So I think the option would be to go through a different route. You can go, I think, through Big Bad Toy Store. I think they carry some, but I would go with Spec Fiction. That would be the company that I would choose to carry, you know, to grab some of the stuff that is unavailable at Sideshow. Another diorama. I think this is a 1/6 scale. Wow, Prime1 fast shipping was like $700 for a statue. I was looking at, so I went to Sideshow. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, $700. You know, with $700 you buy yourself another statue. That's just, and you can get free shipping from Sideshow. So if you're in America, no, it's just, I don't know. I wish it was different with the shipping costs. It just keep going up and up everywhere. So when someone offers you free shipping, take it. What I love about this Jurassic World, Jurassic Park collection is the base, and they're all pretty much the same bases. I think this is Red Sonja. I think. Yeah, it is Red Sonja. Red Sonja always had some good statues. That's a good statue for sure. But I like what Sideshow has done. Some of the statues produced by Sideshow have been very, very good. I think all of them. The first one, it was okay. I think the production pieces weren't as good, so a lot of people were repainting theirs. But the concept was very good. I think the second one, I think there's been 3 from Sideshow. Well, Red Sonja comes from right now it's being published by Dynamite. It's one of the oldest comics, right next to Conan. It was published by Marvel back in the 70s too. But it's one of the oldest. You know, it's kind of in the same world of Conan, but it's been published by Dynamite Entertainment. Very iconic comics. Very good. She pretty much is like a female version of Conan. I forgot what is this is from. What is the name? I just forgot. Please remind me because I just have a brain freeze. This is from the good. Yeah, Red Sonja looks great. I like it. I like her. I like the base. I like the way the even the big serpent. It's kind of, you know, you can see the spit coming out of the venom, and that's pretty cool. That's a pretty nice detail. Brainiac on horse. It's Cold Knight that's on horseback. This is from, what is the name? Man, I wish I knew how to Japanese. This is for, yeah, Berserk. Thank you very much, Travis. You know, to be honest with you, I know how popular it is, but I've never been good at reading it. Even read the manga. I'm not really big my thing with Berserk, but it's considered one of the best manga of all times. Oh, Evangelion. This is what I really kind of like about the Prime1 is that they have so many different licenses. It's just unreal how many licenses they cover right now. Definitely, I would love to see them to, you know, cover Marvel at some point. But they have so much stuff. And the best, I would say, anime or manga collections are coming from them. You know, besides, you know, like companies like Sume Art and all that. Yeah, Evangelion is looking pretty good. That's another one that I do like a lot of the stuff they're producing. Gurren Lagann is the one that I really like a lot. The one that is coming. What is that? Oh, Project Eva, Ultimate Diorama, Master Line. I think they already have a Macros line. They already had the, what is that? Well, Robotech. I think they will. Pretty much we're gonna play all the trailers that they have so far. Oh yeah, Iki. This I like. Cool. Senseiya. Well, they have Robotech. You know, they have a couple of pieces. So yeah, they do have Macros. It's like they have so much stuff, you know, and it's like hopefully we get to see some of that today. Probably they showcase some stuff for us. Yeah, me too. I would love to see them doing like a Marvel license. I definitely would love to see them tackling that. And like they've been doing fantastic with the DC stuff, so oh, look at that. It will be very, I think they'll be fantastic with realistic touch and stuff. Right now with the Devil May Cry stuff. That looks super cool. Yeah, Gundam would be nice too. The only thing I don't like about Prime1 is that, you know, they produce stuff, but normally you really don't know who are the artists behind a lot of the stuff. That's the only thing that I wish that they were more open, so you know exactly who, you know, the name of the artist and who is involved in the whole process of creation. They normally don't share much of that. Yeah, the Disney Hush line is pretty good. It's coming along pretty well. A lot of the stuff they're producing. So definitely would be nice to see how they can tackle Marvel. They will give Sideshow a run for the money. They already do with the DC stuff. Oh yeah, Doom Slayer. Then now it's gonna be part of. It's gonna be pretty much owned. Now it's owned by Microsoft. So that's gonna be their only reason to get an Xbox, is just if you want to play Doom. I really like this one, but this one's expensive. The Lido feature and all that looks super cool. Yeah, I never thought about it. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Maybe they just don't want to share the artist. But I don't know. I think it's just because the way Japanese companies operate. Japanese companies are not as like American companies or Western companies. Yeah, it looks like Halo. Yeah, but American companies, they tend to be, or Western companies, they tend to be more like, you know, everybody gets a trophy for participation, a participation trophy. Japanese companies are more like, we get the work and the work speaks for ourselves, you know, they're not really as that and as flamboyant as we are. So they just, you know, the work is amazing, but I would love for them at least to give credit on the description, so that way you know who did it, you know, you can, you know, trace that back. Because, you know, they're terrific. They're terrific artists, that's for sure. Yeah. But that's true, you know, Doom was the original, you know, first person, well, not the original, but it was one of the first person shooters. And one of the most classic ones. So yeah, it predates Halo by many years now. But I love both franchises. I pretty much play a lot of Halo back in the day. I don't play Halo much now. A Mario diorama, please. Like the Mario from Nintendo? That's something that I didn't think about it. Huh. I don't know how they're gonna actually do this showcase. Are they gonna do it like in English or subtitles? It's gonna be in English, I don't know, or it's gonna be Japanese. This is the third Colossus exclusive version. God of War. Have any of you that is watching, have you ordered the PS5 or the Xbox One Series X? I hate that name, Xbox Series X. RPG Legend of the 7 Stars and all those characters, Gino, Malo, etc. Yeah, I think right now, what is that? First 4 Figures is the only one that has been doing all the you know, pretty much Mario stuff, but they're not really, you know, they produce stuff, but not as fast as other companies. But yeah, it would be nice if Prime1 kind of gets to do it. Nope, don't worry, JW. You know, thank you, and you know, safe travels, and thank you for for watching. But I'll talk to you again. Thank you for stopping by. God of War. I don't know, like I haven't really ordered anything. I haven't really ordered the PS5. I'm waiting. A lot of people go crazy about ordering the Xbox Series X and the PS5, and to be honest with you, it's not gonna have that many games coming out. So like, you can wait, and so those games are gonna come out on the current generation, so I can still play on my PS4. So I don't need to get anything new. I wait until probably down the road a couple of months, or within the first year. You know, that's when, if any problems, they're gonna iron all the problems, and then you're gonna see more games. Like I would say by next year, you're gonna see like a bunch of games coming out. Yeah, like I was looking at, like people were like you were right there and you try to order right away. In a couple of seconds they were gone. I don't know how that's gonna be. I don't want to go through that craziness. I'm sorry, you know. I understand, you know, why people want that, but to be honest with you, it's not worth it, just the hassle. And if you're only gonna get one game or two games that are gonna come out on the holidays, what is the only one for the PS5 that is coming out? It's going to be some remakes, and of course you're gonna have Spider-Man Miles Morales, but I wait. It's gonna come out for the PS4 as well. Yeah, that's what I was looking at some people, and I follow some people here on YouTube that were actually, you know, like recording while they were doing it, and they couldn't do it. It was just gone. The same second that you just put, you know, it show unavailable all the time, and people were refreshing. That's stupid. Yeah, I'll just wait. And right now, with everything that is happening in the world, you know, you might not even get it. The people that order this stuff and got it might not even get it. You never know. So I'll just wait until they replenish themselves, and I'll get it. Supergirl. But yeah, of course, you know, we all have to jump at some point. You're gonna have to get the new console because that's how they do it. But what I like about the Xbox Series X is the backwards compatibility, or at least I think it's gonna have more. But I've been playing really. I've been a PlayStation guy for quite some time. Although I used to be an Xbox guy, which is funny because I was the original Xbox. That was my console, and I had the, you know, with the PS2, I always play the Xbox right over the PS2. But then when the PS3 and the Xbox 360 came out, I didn't get the 360 right away. I got the PS3 first, and I became a PS3 instantly. I got the 360 later, but I was pretty much during that generation: PS3, and some Xbox 360. And I've been pretty much stuck with the PlayStation, PS4. I did it. Yeah, they now I notice like they run out of trailers and they start over. Yeah, I think so. There's a lot of things. I think right now with Xbox, of course, they didn't win this this current war. You know, like PS4 came ahead. So I think a lot of things that the Microsoft is doing, like purchasing, you know, Bethesda, the Game Pass and all that, which I was actually doing the Game Pass on the PC for a while, which I like, because I used to have the Xbox, the previous one, and I sold it because I was not really playing it. I got rid of it, so I was playing with the PS4. But I still kind of have the Game Pass, so I was doing it on the PC, and you know, pretty good games. And that's one of the reasons why I want to get pretty much go back to the X Series X, because I can go back and play some of the Xbox games. But I've been really stuck with PlayStation 4, but I'm kind of disappointed that the PS5 is not really gonna have as much backwards compatibility, or they say it's gonna have some, but not necessarily everything. I don't know what they're gonna do, so I just want to wait and see. Yeah, they gonna be another 30 minutes of the same thing. They kind of suck. They were saying that they will have like some interaction with us or whatever. It's BS. No interacting and just watching the same trailer over and over. I think this one already came out. I think I saw, what was that, the trailer? This one came out, or was the other version, the Hush version? It was the Hush version that came out. And I saw the trailer from what's that, Batman Collector? I forget his name always. But yeah, I saw the video, I think. Part of it. The Joker. So what do you think about the Joker? You like it? Only watched it, I think, once, and I know it's on an HBO Max, and I do have HBO Max, but I haven't watched it again. Probably I'll do it again. I love the head sculpt. Man, it's gonna take a while to get to the good stuff. right, I'll be right back. I just gotta grab a charger for my phone, which is dying. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Thank you for that. Sorry for that. I needed a water break. I like it a lot. Not a happy movie, but a great movie. Good character study. I agree. I think, you know, it's not a movie that you can come and watch just like that. It's not that, you know, it's not a happy ending, and it shouldn't be, because it's a villain story. It's a origin story of a villain, or based on a villain, because of course we don't know if in reality he's a real Joker or not, but he's a Joker. It is definitely, I would say it's masterful with the camera shot, the camera work. It's just good, and I do believe that the acting was superb. So I think there are great things in the film, but it's not your film. That it's not for everyone, and it's not necessarily, it's not a happy ending at all. And definitely it's something to consider. Yeah, it can be scary at the same time, but definitely he portrayed, I would say, the best Joker up to this point. Yeah, it is like you said, it's a character study, so, but definitely not for everyone. I really like it for that reason. All right. Yeah, the cinematography in this film is amazing. Like, I went, of course, to the movie theater, and it's just the way they move. Of course, the images of New York City, you know, this case Metropolis, of course, not Metropolis, Gotham City. But the way the camera works, the way it pans out in a very enclosed environment is just good. And the music, the score that plays in the background is just on point. It's just, it deserved what it deserved. You know, the reason why, you know, it won so many awards, and well deserved because of that. But again, like you said, it's not for everyone. "21 minutes, dang! It's taking longer than anticipated." Hopefully it's not like a fiasco or something, like one of those, like, I feel like that with Sideshow a little bit. You know, with Sideshow they had a couple of, you know, the first time it was like, oh, okay, this is cool. But then, like, they were repeating the same thing over and over and over. A couple of times they released a few things here and there, but like twice a day they were the same, going back in the same. And I gotta give kudos to the girls that were doing the whole thing, because they were very professional about it. But in my mind, it's like, how much can you try to, it's like you going, it's like the feeling of you going to a car lot trying to buy a new car, and they just trying to sell you everything that doesn't even matter. They tell you about the little details of the car, and you're like, I don't care. Nobody cares about that. It felt like that, a sales pitch. That was all it was. But that's how it is. Alita. What do you think about the Alita movie? Do you like the film? I like it, and I have read, of course, the manga, and I like the manga. I think it's an adaptation. If you want the real thing, of course, you read the manga. And even the animated film was good, but as a Western adaptation, it wasn't bad. Can't wait for the second film. I don't know if it's gonna happen or when it's going to happen. Wow. Yeah, I think so. It was a great adaptation. It wasn't like a complicated one. I think it kind of hit the right notes, the film, for everyone. I like that. So it wasn't like, you know how anime can be, or even manga can be hard sometimes to really translate, the spirit of it, because of the, it's a lot the Japanese culture. It's so these stories, they have so much Japanese feel to them, and when you try to kind of westernize them, they lose pretty much that appeal. They lose that essence, and many of those adaptations don't really do well because of that. Some adaptations, they kind of do. You have to kind of keep in mind that they're trying to make it simpler for Western audiences. I think they did some of that with Alita, but I really like it, and there were a couple fighting scenes that they were very good, and I like at the end of the film actually some of those throwbacks where she's fighting in the moon, and that scenes were pretty good, and I was pumped for that, because definitely I would love for this to go to that end where you can go back in the past when she was definitely a soldier. So there are a lot of things there that I'm really looking forward for that. It did good, so I'm sure that they're gonna have a second film. But right now with everything that is happening, and there's a lot of uncertainty. Sometimes the companies don't want to invest money on it, and the time passes and then you don't get to see a sequel or a prequel or whatever. And many franchises, they suffer for that, even when they were received by the audience. Yeah, but I would love to see that. Because even, for example, what was that? The other one that Ghost in the Shell with Johansson. People don't like the film, but I liked it. Although it's just a Western version. It's westernized, but I did like it. My wife liked it, and I'm okay with that. Doesn't have to be 100% accurate, but it wasn't not. I think Alita was better done than Ghost in the Shell. And what I have this in my hand? Oh, just found it. I'm really looking for this. I'm waiting for this, man. 16 minutes. Wow. They really want your money. A lot of people already waiting on turning in there. This is gonna take some time. It's in Google Predator. I should have just brewed some coffee. And I don't know, like, what do you think about that? I read about the delay of Black Widow today, and I know a lot of people are disappointed about that, but you know, it makes sense for me. This year has been tough for a lot of people. Makes no, I don't think it makes financial sense just to release a movie when nobody's coming to the movie theater. Not only that, you know, there's a lot of places where movie theaters are still closed, so it just makes no sense. Disappointing. Part of me feel disappointed because I went to watch the New Mutants. I watched that. I watched Tenet at the movie theater because the movie theaters are open here where I'm at. But of course, you know, there's some regulations, but the movie theater was empty. Both films, there was nobody there. If you know, maybe 2 or 3 people there, including myself. And I watched Mulan. I haven't reviewed it in the channel, but I watched it, you know, here on the house on Disney Plus. You know, they lost a lot of money with those 2 films, and so we wait. Disappointed, but we wait for Wonder Woman, for everything else to be released. But yeah, this year has been the year of hell. So much stuff going on. But that's what I would say. At least I give credit to the companies. They're trying their way, you know, with all these conventions canceled. At least they're trying their way to reach out as many people as possible. And I think the virtual way is the best way. Yeah, I love movies. I love going to the movie theater. It's one of my favorite pastimes. I'm not really a social person per se. You know, yeah, I'm social here in social media through YouTube, but I really don't have, you know, really friends right close. You know, we go to church and all that, I have friends over there, but that's it. You know, I really don't like to you know, to go out much. And I go out, you know, once in a while with my wife or whatever. But one of my pastimes is to go to the movie theater. And I like to go by myself. I like to go with my wife, but I also like to go by myself. I just like the experience. Getting some popcorn, soda, and just sit by myself and enjoy a film. It's just the experience, and I love it. It's one of my favorite pastimes, and not being able to really go it's been something. It means that we have to spend more time here at home, which is okay. But yeah, I do miss it. And I was, man, early this year I had like my most anticipated films of 2020, and all of them, only a few came out. Of course, the New Mutants and Tenet. But the rest, everything has been delayed until next year. Everything else. So it is what it is, you know, what can you do? Wonder Woman hopefully doesn't get delayed again, but that's coming out in Christmas. And definitely I'm looking forward to that one. All right, 10 minutes. We're in the last stretch now, man. We've been here for an hour watching the same videos over and over. Oh man, they have more videos. They could have just come up with more. At least just to keep you entertained. They put it on a loop. Kinda sucks. Yeah, I would say that I gotta be honest with you. When I watch Avatar, the first one, I like it, but I wouldn't say the story is all that for me. But of course, the visuals were up there. But I only watched it once, and I know people went to watch it. A couple of people that I know that would watch it like multiple times, but I didn't. Of course, I have watched it now, of course, in other formats. But yeah, I think so. I would love to see what Cameron is going to do with the whole thing. You know, the experience and all. There are films that, you know, Avatar, like many other, there are many films that you have to watch it at the movie theater. That's the only way you can really enjoy the experience. Also, another movie that is coming out, Dune. I'm really looking forward to Dune. I remember as a kid watching the original. Or the first one. And I definitely, this one looks like it's going to be one of those movies that is going to be enjoyed at the movie theater. Some movies that just, you need to go to the movie theater just to enjoy the experience, just the way it is. Yeah, I know. It's like, you know, I remember the story just recently because I watched it again through Disney Plus with my wife, because my wife, I don't think ever watched it, or maybe watched it, didn't remember. I didn't remember either. The story is forgettable. It's just another story kind of like we have seen before, but it's just the visuals that make that movie a good movie. It's just the way it was filmed and shot and all. Yeah, some movies are like that. You forget the whole story. You don't care about the story. It's just the experience of being there. And I know this week I think it's this week they're gonna have, what is that? Akira. Akira is going to be in theaters again now, of course, on 4K. That's something that I would love to go and watch. To see it in the movie theater, because I never watched Akira in the movie theater, of course. Only watch it on the... Did I watch it on VHS or I watched it on DVD? I don't remember. I think I watched it on VHS and DVD, and then I watched the reruns and stuff like that. But I would love to watch it at the movie theater. Some people were complaining because it's sub instead of dub, but in my opinion, I'd rather watch it on the original language as it was intended to be from the get-go anyway. A minute. Iki. There are a couple of reveals from Tsumi Art that they came out. I think some pre-orders that they came out today. I might just talk about it in the channel here tomorrow. I kind of go through them. I haven't really ever talked about Tsumi Art here in the channel. I really want to talk about it because I love what they do, and they do have a lot of great art. yeah, there's a motorcycle. Yeah, Akira, it's, you know, by many considered one of the in this case the anime, what introduced anime, made it really popular here in the West. You know, as a kid I grew up in Mexico, so we had the opportunity to watch more anime over there than in America. So much of the anime and that we watch over there, it didn't air for years in the United States. So we got the opportunity to watch more anime and watch a lot of the stuff that when I came to the United States later in my life, I have to watch the reruns or whatever. And I remember people here were excited about a lot of this stuff, and I'd already watched it, I'd already seen it. But Akira is one of the classic films of that modern anime that really introduced a lot of Westerners to the culture of anime. But yeah, I saw that on Facebook. I saw the advertisement for the film, and some people talking about it, and I will check it out. Maybe I can watch it this week. I don't know. Oh yeah, there is. You know, there were a lot of stuff. For example, like years before in regular, you know, Mexican TV, they had like Dragon Ball Z before it came out to the United States. They had Captain Tsubasa. When I was back in the 80s, we used to watch like Messenger C, Robotech, of course, Macros, and we watched that. But there were a lot of other Japanese anime that we used to watch. Many different ones. Back in the 80s, that they didn't make it in the United States till probably in the 2000s. So we watched a lot of stuff, like in this case, Saint Seiya, we watched back in it was late 80s, early 90s. We were watching it before even in the United States really kind of became popular in the 2000s. So yeah, you know, as a teenager, as a kid, we were watching anime on regular TV. Yeah, Akira is groundbreaking. It's one of them. It's you know, the style and the whole animation is just superb. One of the best of the. It's been for so long. It's still one of the most iconic and really cool. It's one that I recommend anyone to watch. But yeah, we had a regular TV. You know, I remember we used to watch. I remember that we used to watch like Dragon Ball back in. You know, we used to come back from school and they had like Dragon Ball right there. It was one of the first cartoons in the day. Like it was probably like around 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. I think that's when they had Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball. And then of course we got Dragon Ball Z. And I remember that we used to watch the Saint Seiya, like it was on Saturday. One of the first cartoons on Saturday. The whole thing, you know. And so that's where I'm a big fan of Saint Seiya. Yeah, and I remember back in the day, like Messenger C. Of course, we watched the classic Astro Boy, all that kind of stuff. Three minutes, yeah. Dang, this has been the longest wait ever. An hour to be exact. Another one that was very popular back in I remember, I wasn't ever really crazy about it, but a lot of people loved was Sailor Moon, and that came out also in the early 90s. A lot of people love Sailor Moon. I watch it. That came out also around, it was like around 4 or 5 o'clock or something. National TV, you know, they have cartoons and stuff for kids. Some channels. And yeah. But there were others too. There were a lot of them, and different kind, different type. Man, we're almost there. Two minutes. Kratos. That's a nice diorama style statue. All right. Crossing my fingers. Want to see some good stuff. Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition. Complete Edition, that's the game. Oh, it's because of the one that has everything. I gotta tell you, I think I started the game, but I haven't even really go through it. I need to finish it. I need to really go through it. Maybe I live stream it in my gaming channel at some point. So many games that I always say I'm gonna do it, and I never finish. I haven't finished with so many games in this console generation, and not really ready to jump into another one. Like I have tons of games to play. But it's hard to play this type of RPGs and stuff, you know, because it's like I'm like a squirrel, you know, like I'll get distracted quickly, and like I'm playing something, and then somebody like wants you to fetch something, or you need to help somebody, and you know you go on this quest, and you go into the next quest, and then you go into the next quest, and I want to help everybody. Then I get distracted. I never finish them. Yeah, I think so. The graphics are awesome, but I need to really finish it. I haven't even finished what was that? The Witcher. Because I get so distracted, you know, doing the little quests here and there, and I love the graphics. And oh yeah. Exactly, where else? All right, we're ready now. This program contains mature content that may not be suitable for, okay. Dang. How bad it is. Oh yeah, that was the winner. One of the winners of the Statue Forum Awards. Man, all the stuff they have produced. Look at that, I remember some of these. Oh yeah. Man, I think my wife is cooking. I can smell the garlic. Oh, she's a good cook. Japan contents, movies. Nice trailer. Next level showcase. Awesome. Are you ready? Yeah, I am. I've been for an hour. We're waiting for you for an hour. This is the worst date ever.
Statues. Human beings feel the need to leave a legacy. Since ancient times, people have aspired to record the achievements and victories of their heroes, immortalizing them through statues. Through pop culture, we have been inspired, our hearts touched. We have laughed, we've cried, we've felt feelings of defeat and feelings of triumph. Generally, we have felt joy from all our favorite characters. And through these statues, Prime1 Studio brings that joy to you. Founded 8 years ago, Prime1 Studio designs and manufactures high-end collectible products with great precision and meticulous attention to detail that's never existed before. They always aim to deliver majestic beauty and pleasant surprises to their fans through the 3 highs: high quality, high detail, high end, providing powerful masterpieces to their customers and making dreams from all over the world come to life. Together with Prime1 Studio staff, we would like to introduce some of our favorite and most popular statues and some upcoming products as well.
Ooh, I like that.
We'll be showing masterpieces from DC, anime, video games, and much more. We have a lot of surprises for you, and everyone here is very excited. So let's get started with some awesome product reveals.
Man, I like this presentation.
Prime1 Studio, Next Level Showcase.
Pretty good intro. I should take note. Man, that was a good intro. Kind of like the Nintendo intros and the Sony intros and all that stuff. This is high class. Ooh. Decepticons. Yeah, he has a nice suit. Looking all sharp. Huh? That's for the Transformers film? Yeah, he looks like The Rock. Yeah. What the Rock is cooking line today. Yeah, he looks like that. He looks like the Rock. Megatron. This is a new Megatron. This is based on the last one of the Transformers films. Not my favorite design. But yeah, man, he looked really sharp with that suit. Okay. I think the sound is a bit too loud. Dark of the Moon. Not my favorite one, but whatever.
Flashback 8 years ago to our very first license and our very first product, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Megatron.
Yes.
At this time, there was no Megatron statues in the market, and us here at Prime1 Studio are huge Megatron and Transformers fans. We were so happy to bring that statue to the world. 8 years later, in celebration of our anniversary, we are once again proud and pleased to bring you
this company has such amazing work.
Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime. Along with that, this week we will be releasing for pre-order the long-awaited, highly anticipated Transformers Dark of the Moon Megatron. We're going to take some time in this segment of the video to review both of these breathtaking statues. And now we're going to take some time to review these two masterpieces. So, starting at my left here, we have our museum master line,
you even have the gloves and
Revenge
everything.
of the Fallen Optimus Prime. Fun fact,
Oh,
our
man,
second
Megatron.
product ever was actually Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime. It was very popular, limited edition, sold out super fast.
Yeah, Megatron was awesome. I remember like when he came out, when we did the statue
for our 8-year
form
anniversary,
the first
we
year,
would bring
and
Optimus
we
Prime
organized
back
and
to
everything
you.
a statue form.
So let's take some time and talk about this beautiful statue.
I was the leader of the team.
So taking a look at the head here,
I was so surprised that Megatron won the year, and he deserved to win because he was the best piece on the show.
I also want to point out the really cool blue LED lights.
But
moving
he
down,
just
we also
blew
have
everything
LED
out of
lights
the
coming
water,
out
the
of right
quality
here.
of the
And
craftsmanship.
this is where you really get to notice the beautiful
that's what
paint
put
job
actually
that we
Prime
put
1 in
into
the map.
this.
Their quality.
You know, we got rust in the right spots where it has to be. It's clean where it's supposed to be. We really took it from the movie, and this is such an accurate Optimus Prime paint job.
It is.
Just looking at the detail as well. I'm going to turn it around so you guys can see all the cool little
You have
gears,
to sell your car.
the wheels, the automobile
I'm telling
parts,
you, man.
the robot parts.
With all
really
these
cool
collectibles,
stuff.
you go for broke.
Just a breathtaking masterpiece we have here. And speaking of breathtaking, this pose is a command pose. We wanted to do something that showed Optimus Prime's leadership. And this is what nothing else does it but this. Also take note that we're gonna have many switch outs for this, so you gotta check that out as well. I actually wanna show you guys what I have right here. If you guys remember from the scene, this is when he tore Grindor's head in half. So if you order our exclusive version, you will actually receive Grindor's head torn in half here for display. And if you remember this scene from the movie, it was when he was fighting Megatron, Starscream, and Grindor, one of the best fight scenes.
But man,
in all
Megatron
of
looks
the movies.
big. That's
So,
oh man,
I hope
Megatron.
you guys enjoyed
Yeah,
this.
that's a good way
Please
to
check it out on
call
our website. It is available for pre-order now.
He just only needs the hat.
Now we would like to reveal our long-awaited Museum Masterline series, Transformers Dark of the Moon Megatron.
Man, Dark of the Moon came out how many years ago? And still, like, come on. You can sell the car and attach the statue to
We know you guys have been waiting for this for a long time, and we are so very proud from the bottom of our hearts to show you during this video and release for pre-order this week. So let's talk about Megatron. So let's start with the pose here. We have taken direct inspiration from the Dark of the Moon film, the Africa scene. You may remember this scene, so iconic. Megatron's walking through the sandstorm. He's battle damaged from his last fight in the last movie with Optimus Prime. His cloak is flowing through the wind, and you may remember those words, "All hail Megatron." We wanted to bring this breathtaking moment to you and to your collection with our Megatron statue.
I don't know if there's people
let's talk a little bit in detail about the Megatron statue.
I'm sure there is.
Starting with his head, as with Optimus Prime, we have the LED lights.
An expensive
His
hood
being
ornament.
red as he is a Decepticon. As I said before, he was really battle damaged from the last movie, last fight with Optimus Prime.
Yeah,
so
I
we
see.
show that. We have the lens meter Decepticons
That's a
repairing
light-up
his
feature?
damaged head.
Yeah, it does.
And as an extra, we also have extra lens meter Decepticons.
Man, that piece is
You can
huge.
throw these anywhere
I don't know
around
how tall
him.
that guy is.
If you remember
but I
throughout
don't
the
think
movie,
he's
they were
that-
always trying to
he's the
repair
short
him,
guy,
these little
but
annoying things. Just a
looks
great added
huge in
extra
comparison to
for
him.
the statue. Moving down, I'd like to point out the rust work and the paint work and the paint job. All the intricate details right here. The cool chains hanging down,
Man,
just
I love the
creating
way
just
they this presentation so
amazing,
far.
awesome
Better than what Saisha did.
Megatron image.
It's a better way to do
I'm
it.
going to spin this around a little bit so you can see,
That
of
was like
course,
a
the
robot from
iconic cloak.
Futurama.
I don't know how many times he took it off and put
Robotron.
it back on in the movie, but this cloak adds
Robotron, yeah.
so much to Megatron's
He
image.
looks like a hobo.
And it can actually be displayed with or without the cloak. So if you like to see more of Megatron's body, more detail there, it can be displayed either way. Moving down, I'd like to point out the base. This time in our base, we've added a really cool sand effect, and from afar and up close, it looks real. The sand looks real until you touch it, but it's made out of a polystone, and it's really
wow.
cool, and we added it, and we thought it would be amazing
Yeah, it looks
to
great.
add this to the base,
way
to
they
add
did
that
it.
effect, and really bring the feeling of the movie to you, to your home,
like
and
that.
to your collection. High-end, high-quality, high detail is what we've done with this statue here, and we hope you enjoy it. Check it out for pre-order soon.
I like it that they do it in English and they have
Thank you
of
for
course, the
watching our
Japanese.
video review. Next, we have a special
subs.
video in connection to the first Transformer ever shown in a Michael Bay film. Stay tuned.
Alrighty then. Sounds like a robot from Futurama. Yeah, he's a good host. I like, so far this presentation is good. I like this. The way they're doing it right here. No BS. Professional. It's a professional way to do it. Really like that. Blackout. Ooh. That wasn't out. Look at that. I used to remember, I played on the PS3, what was that, PS3 and the 360, I played the game, I think Dark of the Moon or whatever, or the video games. Oh man, I played those like crazy. Because I did love the game more than I think actually loved the films, but I don't have a problem with the films. But yeah, that sand looks great. They did a nice touch with that. Yeah, that looks sweet. Look at that. Man, that's awesome. And it also has like a sand detail or something. Something like that.
DC Comics Incorporated is an American comic book publisher. They're one of the largest, oldest, and most successful American comic book companies. Prime1 Studio has created many statues across the DC universe, including characters from video games, comics, and movies. Video games, including the monumental Batman Arkham series. Comics, including the very popular Hush series, as well as the gritty Dark Knight Metal series. Characters such as Batman, Superman, villains such as Joker, Doomsday, as well as the many powerful female heroines and villains in the DC universe. Our statues that are based on the movies are recreated exactly as portrayed in the movie, while statues based on the comics are recreated using Prime1 Studios' next-level 3D modeling. We have many upcoming projects with DC Comics, and DC will always be a pillar of inspiration for our creative process. We hope you enjoy what we have in store for you.
Cool. What's next? Oh, Batman. What? Look at that. Different head sculpts. this guy will be wearing a Speedo. Yeah, I think it's just they kind of film it in parts or whatever.
Connecting the old with the new. Prime1 Studio is very pleased to reveal the latest upcoming addition to our Museum Masterline DC series, Batman Batsuit version 7.43 from the Batman Arkham Knight video game.
Man, they've been milking this game.
This is very important to us because we have been continuously expanding and adding to our Museum Masterline DC series ever since our first Batman and our first DC statue, MMDC01.
That's a good one.
Here to my left.
Still a good one.
Now,
they like it even more than the new one.
45. We're going to take some time in this segment.
But of course, this one has a little more of action.
Our latest Batman masterpiece. So, I would like to start and tell you guys a little bit about the Batsuit. You're probably wondering, what is Batsuit?
They will have some more views with bikini class.
7.43 was the main
yeah.
Batsuit used in Arkham City.
Anyone will get more views. I probably can pull that off.
In the Arkham Knight video game. And we just wanted to bring you guys another amazing addition from the Arkham Knight video game. So, we're going to talk a little bit about the entire statue. This is in 1/3 scale. Let's start with the bottom. I'm going to give you guys a quick little 360. So, just a quick review from the bottom up because I really love the base, so we're going to start with that. Give you guys a quick little rotation. Now, this base, you may have seen it before. It is the same base from the Arkham Knight Catwoman with the 3 gargoyles. The gargoyles just adding so much to Batman's presence.
But they kind of
here.
Reissue the same base?
His cape is a fabric
That's a bit
cape,
lazy,
but
I understand it. They keep them all the same.
I'd like to talk a little bit about the Batsuit. A little bit different from the one in Arkham City. It's a lot more aesthetic.
Yeah, the 800 Batman. Yeah, they've been milking Batman for a while.
Grappling hook in hand. We're going to have some switch outs for this as well.
Like the hot lady next to him.
Just, we love to bring you guys another Batman. So
yeah, I still think that the first one was better. I even like the base even more because it's more streamlined than this one, the new one.
Batman statue for you. We will be having this available for pre-order very soon, so stay tuned via our website, social media, and all that. Thank you so much for listening.
Cool. What's next? What's that? That symbol looks familiar. Oh, Harley Quinn. Another Harley? Now sitting down. From Arkham City. Now they're milking characters. Well, that's an interesting one. Pose though. Harley sells. One thing is true, Harley always sells. Yeah, it's the same base as the Catwoman for Batman, so they're reusing the same, which is kind of lazy, you come to think of it. But if they keep them all the same, I understand. But reusing things and pricing them at the same level is just kind of a bit lazy. This is interesting, but this is more like a standalone. I give it some credit for that.
DC キャラクターの中で今最も人気の女性キャラと言っても過言ではないハーレークイーン。こちらは人気ゲームシリーズアーカムシリーズ第2作目バットマンアーカムシティよりアーカムシティ版のハーレークイーンです。すでに発売されているアーカムナイト版の衣装とは打って変わって
So they're going back to Arkham City, which I understand, so it's a different version in the end.
アーカムシティのハーレーは他の作品と比べてアナーキーさもありながらよりギャングらしくというか戦闘的な一面が強く出ているかもしれません。
Nice detail though.
早速ベースから見ていきま
But
しょう。
I can see that this one is going to be a bit divisive.
このハーレークイーンのロゴすごいねサイコロとバラがあって凝ってるんですよ。もうこのベースだけでもすごいかっこいいなと思います。あとこのウイスキーの瓶が転がってるんですけど、このウイスキーの瓶の先にウイスキーがこぼれているのがちゃんと再現されているので、すごいリアル感があってうまく表現されてるなっていうポイントですね。でこちらのぬいぐるみのジョーカー、後ろ次元爆弾になってます。
That's a cool touch.
ちゃんとハーレーがジョーカーに対する愛が溢れているというか、ハーレーらしさが出てるなって感じますね。そしてこちらのハンマー、 もうハーレーといったらハンマーじゃないでしょうか。映画とかこうコミックの方でもおなじみのハンマーですよね。後ろこれ可愛くないですか。これハーレーちゃんの帽子でバットラングが刺さってる
Look at the
ペアなん
batarang.
ですけど、こうなんといってもこれ
I'm sure a lot of people
揺れ
are
るんです
gonna
よ。
love this
す
one.
ごい可愛くて、で箱もこうハーレーがこうよくねお洋服とかについているトランプのマークちゃんと表現されてい
Very
て
nice
す
with
ごい
past
可愛
because
い
you
なと
can't
思
see
いま
half
す。
her assets. Yeah, I know what you
で
mean.
バットラング、こちらだけじゃなくて椅子にもなんと刺さってるんですよ。このレザー調の椅子
Can't
な
wait for
ん
a
ですけど、
Deadpool
こ
on throne
の
where
黒
they
い
have
紐
him
が
sitting
こ
on
う
a
ハーレーの
toilet.
衣装っぽくて、
Yeah,
すごい可愛
actually
い
that makes sense.
椅子になってますね。
Or the one where he getting, all the
で
bullets,
横です
he's
ね。
showering
横も
all
見
the
てみましょう。
bullets,
横
all the
なんで
bullet
すけど、
cases.
こうバットはあれですね。スーサイド
Yeah,
スクワットとか
I'm
で
sure
出
they're
てきた
gonna
と
come
思
up
うん
with
ですけ
something like
ど、
that.
こうハンマーとこうバットの豪華仕様みたいな
So
感
you
じ
have
で
the
すごい気
hammer,
に入って
the
ます。
mace, and you have the baseball
ベー
bat.
スがこうね凝っているんですけど、ハーレーちゃんも凝っていて、でこの
She
お洋
looks
服
great
と
though.
か
She
指
she's
先です
good,
ね。
but
指先はちゃんとこう黒いマ
I
ー
don't
ク
know.
も
I think it's
こうしっかりプリントが丁
they've
寧
been
にされてあり
concentrating on the
ます。
same characters, which they
ハーレーちゃん
sell,
なんですけ
which
ど、
is
この
true.
腕と
But it's over and
お
over
腹
the
にある
same
ジョーカーのタ
characters.
トゥーもしっかりプリントされているので、間近で
Yeah,
見てほしい
the
な
the
と
Joker
思
and
いま
the
す。
the bottle of Jack Daniels there.
で、ハーレーちゃんの肌ですね。肌も本当に
Can
リ
we
アル
just buy
で、
the Joker and
こう
Jack in the
本当の
box?
人間の
Yeah.
肌みたい
Yeah,
な
that'd
感
be
じで、
cool. You
血色
can
感が
just
す
get
ごい
him.
うまく忠実に再現されてると思います。で、衣装なんですけど、衣装もこうレザー調というか、こうかっこいい、こうアナーキーな感じがしっかりとこう表現されていますよね。こちらのハーレーちゃんの顔、可愛いんですけど、ヴィランっぽさ、悪可愛いみたいな感じの表情なんで、すごい顔のクオリティもぜひ間近で見ていただきたいです。
Yeah, it's nice
プ
detail.
ライ
It's
ム
a
は
nice
スタジオで
sculpt.
は通
No
算
doubt
4
about
体
it.
目のハーレークイーン。
This is the 4
ミュージア
Harley
ムのスター
statue.
ライン、バットマン、アーカム
That's what I'm saying.
ハー
Like
レー
they
クイー
have
ン
so
ぜ
many
ひ
Harleys
コレク
now.
ションに加えていただきたいアイテ
Some
ム
of
で
the
す。
characters need some love too, But they always, of course, particularly in this, with everything that is happening in the world, they have to go with the easy sale. Yeah, they do. So many. Time to give it a rest for a little bit. Try another character. But in order to sell, sometimes you have to repeat the same character over and over. Those are the ones that keep your business going. Oh wow, this is Black Canary. Oh yeah. Oh, she looked great. This is the art. What's the name of I forgot his name again. The same one that they did for Supergirl. It was a long day. I don't remember names today. But is this the art of what's the name of this guy? Twitter statue. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It is a nice one. I forgot the name of this artist. It is based on what's the name? Oh, Wonder Woman now. I saw the new Wonder Woman that was showcased for what was that, Queen Studios? I saw that today. Oh man, that looks great. From the movie with the golden armor. That looks great. Which one is this one? This is a different one. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember now. This is from Argerm. What's the name? Oh, Wonder Woman Rebirth. But this is all based on the art of was that Argerm? That's what it is. I forgot his name. Don't get the smoke effect. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. It's kind of looks kind of weird. Yeah. Looks like weird. They more like a clear resin or something. But I noticed that there's something that Prime1 does with a lot of those smoke effects that they do, like they did with the Robotech statue. And I point that out, that it doesn't look right, that they needed to do like a more transparent type, more clear resin on that. I think that's something that they still gotta work on, some of those smoke effects that they do in most of the statues. Man, we had a lot of Wonder Womans now. There are a lot of Wonder Womans coming out. This is a good one too, but there's an option for everyone. Yeah, Stan Lau, thank you very much. R-Germ. That's the what I was thinking. But yeah, this is the art based on Stanley Lau. Thank you very much. He's been very popular with many companies, doing a lot of stuff for a lot of companies. And we got the Joker versus we already saw that one. A lot of people love this one. That versus Joker Dragon. Yeah, she looks anime, which is not my cup of tea. I like it more like the more closer to the comic vein, you know, comic type. Even the video game looks better, in my opinion. The Batman Who Laughs. I've seen those before. The Drown. I don't know if I've seen this one before. Ooh. The Merciless. I think this is new. I haven't seen this one. Robin King. Who knows? I'm sure they get to it. Look at that. The Dawnbreaker. That's a pretty nice sculpt right there. Oh yeah. I love that. Like you did the effect right there, the clear resin in the back. The Red Dead. Oh, I like that. That pose is pretty good on that one. Oh yeah. Do they have a Lido feature or something? And that's a pretty nice head sculpt. Batman Ares, yeah. Batman Flash. All right, what's next? Oh, the whole collection assembled together. That's cool.
In this segment of our online showcase, we'll be giving you guys a quick review on our DC Metal Dark Knight line. Now, we have some really cool statues for you here. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the DC Metal line, but it's an amazing series released by DC across 6 issues and multiple tie-in books. Really quick, the story, if you aren't familiar with it, basically Batman comes across a dark multiverse, which is parallel to the normal DC multiverse. And these multiverses are somehow connected through these special metals that Batman has been exposed to throughout his endeavors and adventures, hence the name DC Metal. So what happens is there are these parallel evil Batmen called the Dark Knights. We have 5 out of the 7 for the line today that we're going to show you. And we're going to give you guys a quick overview of these awesome 1/3 scale Dark Knights. Starting to my left here, we have the Red Death. This is a speedster Bruce Wayne combo hailing from Earth -52. Now in this Batman's universe,
I like the pose on that
as
one.
Many have.
And that base works so well with it.
Affect him in a different way and actually allowed him to take on a more extreme style of crime fighting. Through this extreme style of crime fighting, he sought out the Flash.
Yeah, that collection looks great.
Actually forced him and drove the Flash into the Speed Force, therefore obtaining the Speed Force, and the birth of the Red Death is here. One really cool thing about the Red Death is the difference between him and the way the Flash runs. When the Flash runs, you know, you see a lot of electricity. However, Bruce Wayne, you see these dark bats flying off, and we wanted to show you that on this base here. Really cool dynamic pose, and
Yeah, that's a
the
nice
first that we'll
piece.
show you for our Dark Knights.
Love the whole pose.
Behind him, right here, we have another evil Dark Knight. This is Bruce Wayne from Negative Earth 32. In this, his origin story is basically...
That's the light of feature, I
when
think. Or
Bruce
it's just
Wayne
the
watched
reflection
his
of the
parents
light on
die,
that,
you know,
on the
he
symbol.
experiences some fear, right? Every Bruce Wayne experiences some fear when his parents died, and that kind of what
Actually,
that's what
don't make
drives
Marvel
Bruce
stuff.
Wayne.
I will go
However,
broke.
Negative 32 Bruce Wayne
Are these 1/3 scale?
felt no fear.
I
He
think
felt
so.
no
They
fear,
appear to be
only
1/3.
courage, only tenacity.
Let me look closer.
Therefore,
when
the
we
Green
get a
Lantern
shot of
Corps
him.
seen that, they came to him and they gave him
Yeah,
a ring.
those are 1/3.
However, in this universe, Batman did not use that ring for good. He used that ring to immediately try to kill Joe Chill, his parents' killer. And the ring wouldn't let him do it at first. However, Bruce Wayne's willpower was so strong that he actually broke the ring and was able to kill with it. Hence the birth of the Downbreaker, another evil Dark Knight. And we are so happy to give you this beautiful pose, beautiful Green Lantern Batman, also known as the Downbreaker. To my right here, hailing from Earth Negative 11, this is Bryce Wayne, also known as the Drowned. A little backstory on the Drowned. Everything in Earth Negative 11 is actually flipped. So instead of Bruce Wayne and Selina Kyle, we have Bryce Wayne and Sylvester Kyle. And actually, Sylvester Kyle, her husband at the time, was killed by metahumans, which caused Bryce Wayne to go
Man,
on
sitting
this
this
crazy
this can
rampage,
kill my. I
trying
need
to
a new
kill
that. I need
all
a
metahumans
new
in the world.
hair.
Actually drove her crazy, and actually drove her to kill Aquawoman in her universe. By killing Aquawoman with her own trident, she actually engineers herself to become underwater, to have Aquawoman's powers or Aquaman's powers, and actually becomes a Dark Knight. Beautiful statue here. Please notice the translucent resin.
Yeah,
We
I love
using
that.
We
The
love giving you guys a
tentacles.
really
And
good
that
feel,
water effect looks
especially
good.
an underwater feel, and we've really captured it for you with this beautiful pose.
Yeah, I like
This
the.
is the Drowned. And behind the Drowned here, we have the Merciless. This is Batman from Earth Negative 12. This Batman, really cool story as well. They all have cool origin stories. This Bruce Wayne here was actually in a crazy big fight with Ares and Wonder Woman. Him and Wonder Woman were teaming up to fight Ares because Ares was just, he wanted to take over the world. He just had no chill at the time, right? Had no chill at the time. Therefore, they actually finally beat Ares, and his helmet, the powerful Ares, the god of war, his helmet, Bruce Wayne donned it. Bruce Wayne dons it even though Wonder Woman is telling him not to. Bruce Wayne dons the helmet, becomes corrupted, and becomes merciless. Bruce Wayne's
Dawnbreaker,
thinking the
not
whole time
Downbreaker.
during this is, you know, I can use this power for good.
Yeah, that
I
water
can use
effect
this
is pretty
power to
good.
kill cleanly. I can do what Ares wanted to do, but better with my intellect. However, just as the prophecy would say, he will be corrupted by this. This Batman, very powerful museum pose, very powerful base. Actually, the memorial of Diana is actually right here, part of the base. I think you guys are going to love the armor, love the sword, love seeing Batman in a way
There's even
like
some
this.
like effect of
And like
blood
I
or
said, this is
something
not
I
your
saw
normal
there,
Batman,
or
not
it's
your
like I
normal
don't know,
Bruce Wayne. This is the Merciless.
something that is flowing
And
through
last but not least,
things from hell or something.
the leader of the Dark Knights, the Batman Who Laughs.
That's a
you guys
scary
have probably already seen
piece.
this already. Is available for pre-order now on our website. The Batman Who Laughs, hailing from Earth Negative 22. If you aren't familiar with the story,
Now
let me tell you.
I know that like DC,
Batman,
if you cannot afford that
Bruce
expensive
Wayne was
one, you can
actually
go
in a
with
fight with
DC
Joker.
Direct or DC
vows
Collectibles
not
now
to
that they're
kill
no
Joker.
longer
He
here,
vows not
but
to kill Joker.
they had the
But
whole
Joker does
collection.
so much in,
The whole
Negative
collection of
22.
them.
In Negative 22,
Very
he
nice
kills
pieces,
Commissioner
actually.
Gordon.
Small pieces.
He recreates the death of
But
his parents in front
well
of Bruce
detailed.
Wayne's
Of course, this
eyes,
is at another
all
level.
blowing up
This is at
hospitals,
another level
blowing up
comparison to
schools,
those. But if
blowing
you
up
want something
everything.
cheaper, that would be the
There
that
had
would be
to
the
be a
case.
last joke. There had to be a last joke, and there was. And this actually caused Bruce Wayne to finally kill the Joker. However, in doing so,
Ooh, look at
they
his
released
mouth.
a toxin which would slowly turn Bruce Wayne into the Batman Who Laughs. And the Batman Who Laughs, after destroying everything in his own universe, actually gets called upon by Barbados and the rest of the Dark Knights to take over and merge the Dark Universe
Yeah.
with the normal multi-universe. So we have 5 of the 7 out of the line right
I think,
here.
Merciless
We have
is bigger in
the Drowned
scale.
actually also available for pre-order now.
Yeah, I could.
These will be released shortly.
I think it's
hope you guys
big,
enjoy
but yeah,
this
it might be even
amazing
bigger. I think it's the other
metal
ones are
dark
kind of
light
raised
setup
higher,
that we have for you right here.
and maybe just in
owning
the
whole
background.
collection and the whole line is going to be great.
But definitely
We would
looks
love to
really
show this.
large.
Definitely one of our favorites. Just look at this base on the Batman Who Laughs. These are all the most evil Bruce Waynes you will ever come across. And we thank you so much for joining us on this.
What is the other one? Devastator? That would be super huge. Ooh, what was that? Court of Owls? What's that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a sexy piece. That looks pretty good. Look at that. Oh wow. And that pose, man, they chose the best pose. The talon. Looks like a ninja. And I think he has light up features too. Oh yeah, that's a nice piece. I know a lot of people are gonna go crazy with this one. Tomorrow you'll see a lot of people talking on Facebook crazy for this one. Oh yeah. Yeah, that talon looks awesome. Look at that. Even the owls over there, like, that's pretty cool. Man, this is gonna be a favorite. Fan favorite. A lot of people are gonna be talking about this one. Oh yeah, that's a nice reveal. That was a cool reveal. Oh, Nightwing. Yeah, the light up feature is awesome. The Batman Hush stuff, that line has been coming along so well. Like, I saw the reviews for Poison Ivy. It looks great too. The original Batman was good, and of course now the second version is good too. This whole line is good. Fabric cape. Yeah, they're gonna have Nightwing Hush. Huntress. You do have all the Hush statues? Oh yeah. Congratulations, dude. Those are nice. You definitely did good. The whole collection is awesome. But where's Nightwing? That's what the symbol was. That was Nightwing symbol. Oh, this is of course you already seen this one. I like both Batman. I think both. Also, the thing with the ribcage, where people were pointed out, it looks different, so they did retouch that. That's the head, of course, for the exclusive. They did some retouches. That computer looks bigger, so they kind of changed some of that, it seems. Which is good, because people were complaining about it. You did pre-order that one? Yeah. Good. That's a good one. Yeah, Nightwing. One of my favorite characters for the late 90s. Always loved Nightwing. I used to read the comics. The first comic. Love that. Man, it looked good. And they based that on the poster. What was that poster from? Yeah, that's what they took inspiration from. The bit spread with all the Hush poster when everyone. That's where the poster is coming from. Nice. I really like this Nightwing. Oh yeah. Man, I'm telling you. They're killing it so far with these reveals. Yeah, you can finally change it. Yeah, I think so. I don't. What else is left? I don't think anything else is left.
We have collaborated with many artists over the years in concept design in the effort to take the expressive work of these creators and fully bring that
Jim Lee
passion
is the
to
GOAT,
life,
yeah,
to
he
your
is.
collection and to the world. In this segment, we have multiple interviews from some amazing artists that we have collaborated with. Hope you enjoy.
Yeah, I think so. Both the Batman versions are good. So, Robert Pattinson. Yeah, he looks good. I'm looking forward to that film. Ryan Brown. Oh yeah, let's look. Watch this.
Hello, my name is Ryan Brown. I'm a comic book artist. I've worked for Marvel, DC, Dark Horse, 2000 AD, Heavy Metal Magazine, IDW. Worked for various movie companies as well on concept art. When it comes to art, you know, people would say my work is photorealistic.
Catwoman is left. Yeah.
Say it's more believable rather than photorealistic. It's kind of, it's all about light and movement and trying to make the paper look like it's three-dimensional. Textures and things like that. I'm working with a company at the moment called Prime1 Studio. Produce a lot of absolutely top-notch statues.
He's Irish. It has the Irish accent.
We're working together on this project. It's actually a DC character. Can't really say an awful lot about what it is, but I think everybody's gonna love it. So I basically need to go now, and thanks everybody for listening, and you know, I've got stuff to paint, so I'll see you again.
Coming 2021. Ooh. Sneak peek now. What's next? Jorge Jimenez. Ooh.
Hey friends, how you doing? I'm Jorge Jimenez, a DC artist. I have worked in Super Sons, Justice League, Superman, and now Batman. In that super project, I tried to convey the
Yeah, lots of the stuff he's been doing lately.
characters. It was so important to me that them, Joker, and Punchline was
Will there be switch out
powerful,
iPods?
so powerful, but
The iPod's head
scary,
skull.
you know?
Punchline, please.
51 series. That's awesome. I love it. In the design of our statues, I included two of them. Harley Quinn in Punchline and Batman in Joker. That's the perfect complement. Prime1 has the best 3D
I love his
models,
this
no doubt.
poster he has
They
in the
are able to
background.
capture
I love that cover.
all the details of the characters. It's a product of special quality. And that's why I'm very, very happy to work with them. This doesn't end here. No. We have more projects in mind. And I'm very, very excited to showing you. Hope you like it. Thank you, friends.
We want to see it. Want to see it. Punchline. Coming in 2021. Sneak peek. Man, I want to see something I just finished. Will Sliney. Slaney or Sliney? So they're gonna give it like a sneak peeks with the artists. Yeah, that's a dope cover. I would love
Hey,
to
my
have
name is
that
Will
as a...
Sliney. I've been an artist in some of the biggest comic books over the last decades, getting to draw some of the biggest franchises. And naturally, I was extremely excited when Prime1 invited me to be a part of one of their projects. I was a huge fan of Batman Beyond when it came out.
Batman
who
Beyond.
wasn't? It's an incredible cartoon. But to get to give a spin on this character, to give him some new life is amazing, especially with the talented artists that are inside of Prime1.
Man, Prime1 is working with some good artists.
I've been studying sculpture.
You know, some
I've
of
been
the
studying, digital sculpture to help me improve my anatomy,
popular
to help
artists, so
think
that's
about
good.
things in the round. And I've really gone down a rabbit hole of looking at this incredible hard surface modeling that some of these sculptors do. So it's been amazing to see these initial drawings that I would have come up with the team and see their artists bring them into this world of incredible sculpture, of an incredible detail to produce such an incredible statue. It's just been mind-blowing. You know, the perfect design for Batman Beyond already exists. It's that Bruce Timm and Paul Dini design from the cartoon. That's really elegant and really slick. But this is something different. It's when you give this nugget of a design and see it come to life in such an elaborate and incredibly detailed, complex way. It's something that we couldn't do within the pages of a comic. Just that amount of detail would be impossible to draw all of the time. Yet when you're creating these statues, you really want to see some beautiful detail on there. And this is just, it's been an amazing result. So hope you're excited about this new Batman Beyond statue. I know I certainly am. I can't wait to get it into my hands, and I really look forward to seeing all the incredible work that Prime1 continue to do.
Oh, look at the concept. Yeah. All right. Next. You want to showcase it? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Ooh. That was it? Come on. I wanted to see more. It looked good, though. Just for the 2 seconds. All right. What's next? Bermejo, yay. Catwoman.
Hi, my name is Bermejo. You may know my work from DC Comics. I've done a series of graphic novels for them, titles like Joker, Batman Noel, and most recently I did a book with Brian Azzarello called
I like the Dead Man right there.
For a few years, I've been truly fortunate to be able to collaborate with Prime1 Studios on a series of statues based on my designs. I have to say it's been one of the most fulfilling and best experiences of my career, bar none. Just to be able to see my designs come to life in statue form, with the level of extreme detail and quality that Prime1 is able to bring to all of their products has been, the best possible situation. I could not have asked for a better creative partners in an endeavor like this. So here you can see some examples of some of our collaborations, like Deadman, one of my personal favorite characters.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
And,
I like that Deadman.
Most recently, this is the brand new statue based on Batman Damned. First and foremost, I'm a fan of what Prime1 Studios does. And as you can see here, I actually am a collector as well. So
yeah, that battle looks good.
They've been a company I've been following for quite some time. So again, to be able to work with them is truly been a fantastic experience. And beyond just these collaborations that you can see here,
you want that Batman the Damned statue?
About ready to release the
I wouldn't say I'm
Joker
crazy about the design, but I do see the appeal.
which is probably, I have to
And
say,
it's not a bad design.
the
It's
most
very accurate.
and fantastic
design.
collaboration yet. I mean, it's truly amazing to see what they've been able to capture with that. And there are photos online, I'm sure, that you can find, and it's a sight to behold, I'm telling you. So I'm really looking forward to adding that to the collection here. And of course, the collaborations don't end there. So if the fine folks at Prime1 are cool enough, maybe they will give you guys a sneak peek at something we're
I want to see that.
working on.
2 seconds of sneak peek. 2 seconds. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, she looks great. Based on the art, of course. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, she looks hot. Nice design. Oh yeah. Oh, she has some stuff that she stole. That's pretty good. Hopefully you can do the switch out head too on this one. Like without the... Oh! Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that looks good. Definitely this is gonna be a popular one too. Well, female characters always popular anyway. Oh yeah, they went all out. Like I was asking. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Sculpted and by Stefferson Rocha. Hey, now they're giving names. That's good. Coming soon. That's a good one. Yeah, cute face. That's for sure. Jason Fabler. Oh yeah, that's another one too. Man, they paying top dollar with all these artists. Just to have their name inscribed.
Hi, my name
in
is Jason
the style.
Fabach, and you may have seen some of my work in the pages of DC Comics. I've worked on books such as Justice League: The Dark Side War, Swamp Thing, Detective Comics, and the newly released Batman 3 Jokers. As well as a comic book lover, I also love collectibles, as you can see from my office. And I jumped at the chance when Prime1 Studio came to me and asked me if we could do a collaboration on
that
some
wink
really
is great
cool
on
products. Prime1 is hands down the best statue and collectible company in the world. And
Dang, how much you got paid for saying
so
that?
Ecstatic to think
I'm
about
sure the
seeing
Sideshow
some of my
Collectibles is
art
not happy to
represented
hear that
in
now.
these beautiful, big, heavily detailed
Yeah,
statues.
that's something that you don't
I was
say
really
much. It's like,
excited
you are the
about
best
that.
company
And
in the
so
world,
we've
and
teamed up.
everybody
and
else is
today
gonna
we're
be
going to be
upset with you.
announcing some of the really cool things that we've been designing over this last year. So let's take a look at that now. So today we're going to lift the curtain and we're going to show you guys a little bit of a sneak peek behind the scenes at what we've been working on. So first we have Superman versus Doomsday. This is an incredible piece of work. It's Superman fighting Doomsday in a destroyed, rubbleized metropolis. The Superman costume is actually based upon my favorite version of Superman that I had when I was a kid, and that was the old Fleischer Brothers cartoon Superman who had the black logo. Really wanted something classic, and Prime1 has asked me to just kind of play around and have some fun with the designs. And we really think that this is going to be a fan favorite statue for Superman fans, especially.
Okay. I want to see more. I want to see more. I love his style. What scale is this? I still like the Iron Studios diorama because that one was more classic in my opinion than this one. Still not bad. Nice sculpt. The face looks fine. Maybe a shouting face would have been looking much better on him, but it's not a bad diorama there actually. But only you can see half the, Doomsday's body.
Next, we have Wonder Woman battling the three-headed deadly Hydra.
Oh, so he's doing
Wonder
dioramas
Woman's
with them?
outfit on this one is based around the outfit I did in Dark Side War. It's like an evolved version of it.
They haven't said if it's a quarter scale.
Wings and feathers motif.
Oh, look at that.
As you look at the costume, all of the costume has these wings that kind of wrap around the bodysuit and around the boots, and it's bright and it's shiny. And the detail that the sculptor
probably 1/5 or 1/6. Yeah, I'm guessing. If they're doing this dioramas,
and
they might
I think
be
it just looks
1/5.
incredible. It's going to be a showstopper on everybody's shelf.
Man, that's a nice art print. And actually, that's a nice design. I like this design more than I do like Superman and Doomsday. I would say it can be up to 1/4, but yeah, I'm guessing a 1/5 one. Definitely, it's not gonna be 1/3. Man, now Wonder Woman is they're getting a lot of statues for Wonder Woman. All the companies are doing some Wonder Woman in all different scales. It looks good. Kind of like in a pose, which some people might not like at all. But I like this one. Not bad.
And lastly, the one that you guys have all been waiting for, of course, it's Batman. And on this one, we designed this statue based around the cover for Detective Comics 1000, which is this one over here. With Batman standing up on top of the building, smoke is rising from the chimneys, his cape is blowing wildly in the wind.
Yeah, the smoke again is something that they're not as good when they do the smoke effect.
Circling Batman,
they need to work on that.
And rising up and around him.
And more
it's
transparent.
big, it's powerful, it's bold, and I'm sure that I know myself, it's like the Batman statue I've wanted to see in my collection, and
it's based
I think
on his
it looks
art.
Great, and I can't
yeah, of
wait
course, you
want to
have something that is based on what you do.
To get a hold of this one.
But it looks good though. I can see it. I can see that cover. I love that, that art print, that cover there. Hey, close. Close. What is that? A seam? That seam they need to raise that. I think it's just the prototype. It looks close. Not bad though. This one needs to be, kind of good display above to really kind of see the presses, because he does have presses. But it's like he's in a rooftop course, so you want to see it from.
So we have much more in the works that's coming down the line. We're designing some really neat stuff right now. And I think that you guys are going to really love the work that Prime1 is doing right now.
At scale.
There's a reason why they're the best in the business. And I can't wait.
Every time you say they're the best, probably you get like a bonus or something.
And also the ones that we're doing in the near future.
Yeah, the clothes looks awesome. That cape looks really good. So they're gonna have the. Yeah, I'm guessing it's gonna be somewhere like a 1/6, 1/5, even a 1/4. I don't think it's gonna go even above that. It's gonna be too huge. But we'll see. You never know. For a company like in Japan, Japanese people, they tend to create things in the smaller spaces. Everything they create is smaller. For a company that is based in Japan, they create a lot of big and huge statues. They break the mold on that. Oh, look at that penguin. Oh, that penguin looks neat. Coming soon. Yeah, unless it's a proto. Yeah. Man, so far there's a lot of stuff. Gosh, Nisi. This is Batman metal again.
Hi, my name is Josh Nizzi. I'm an artist in film and video games.
Oh, I love that.
Over the years,
Megatron.
I've had a number of opportunities to work with Prime1 Studios on some different projects, art prints, and some different statue design. And I'm excited to talk to you about a new statue that we're announcing, which is the Justice Buster Batsuit.
Oh, okay.
So this was a really fun project for me to work on because I actually designed the Hulkbusters for both Age of Ultron and Infinity War. So to be able to tackle something kind of similar on the DC side was really pretty exciting for me. So this is a suit designed by Batman, along with the help of other members of the Justice League, to be able to fight the Justice League if somehow they go crazy or lose control or something like that. So it has a lot of really specific offensive and defensive weaponry tailored just to take them down. So since Batman doesn't really have any superpowers, I really felt that the design should be somewhere between armor and a vehicle, something that looks like it could actually take a punch from Superman. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. Hopefully you guys think it's as cool as I do. We actually have some really cool other announcements coming up pretty soon, both Batman and non-Batman related, so stay tuned for those as well. Thanks.
Cool. Maybe we can get to see something. Nothing yet. DC. And we haven't gotten to the anime stuff. Man, this presentation, they have a lot of stuff in this showcase. Anti-Wonder Woman, Fine a Veil, Projectile. Oh, what the? This is like a 1/3 scale? This is gonna be super huge. Probably it's gonna be smaller than that. Yeah, that's gonna be probably like a 1/5, 1/4, or even 1/6. Okay. Justice Buster. Coming soon. Man, they should just... The only thing is like they're not as clear with the scales. Maybe they just don't want to just create controversy yet. But they should have just kind of mentioned it so people kind of know. They're prepared or aware of what's coming. Or what scales are coming.
We love bringing pop culture to life. One of the most interesting projects we work on is whenever we get to bring the big screen to our collection. Immortalizing live-action film through statue and dioramas, combining iconic pose and complex bass to recreate the scene that we have touched our hearts. We hope you enjoy the upcoming live-action content we have for you. Thank you.
What? Live-action content? What's that? Oh, this is, of course, Lord of the Rings. Aragon. And I really like this Aragon. It looks pretty good. But I think what I like about this piece the most is the base. More than just the character. The character looks great, but that base looks awesome. Oh, what's that? That's new. Well, it was already Legolas right there. Well, I think we saw some of that. Legolas looked great too. Look at that. I love the pose. Oh yeah, very dynamic. Oh, look at that base. JJW, thank you for stopping by. Take care, I'll talk to you again. Thank you for coming. Man, this looks good. Wow. The Lord of the Rings. Wow. That looks great. What's next? My wallet just shed a single tear. Yeah, I know. Oh, look at that. think this is a reveal too. Game of Thrones. And to be honest, I've never been so much into the Game of Thrones thing. But that's a nice diorama there. Wow. Cool. Winter is here. Sure is. Alright, what's next? That looks familiar. Is that? Oh yes, Alita. Oh, this is a diorama. It says premium master line. So how big this is? This is gonna be like a 1.4. Or it's gonna be smaller because look at that. Yeah, that's gonna be like a 1.6. Motorboat tryout. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's one thing about the smoke effect. Effect is not that sharp, but with the LiDAR feature it looks better. It's a nice diorama. Oh yeah, this angle is good. Lead a battle angel.
映画アリータバトルエンジェル。それは日本の SF サイバーパンクコミック、ガンムを原作としたあのジェームス・キャメロンが映画化を熱望した作品です。3DCG で描かれたアリータは発表当時大きな波紋を呼びましたが、告知トレーラー、劇場公開が始まるとそのクオリティの高さに誰もが驚き、原作の再現度の高さに大きな評価を得た作品となっております。そして我々プライム1スタジオもスタチューの制作を指導。すでに発売となりましたプレミアムマスターラインアリータバーサーカー、こちらの魅力と新作のスタチューのレビューをさせていただきます。まずはこちらアリータバーサーカー。最も注目すべきポイントはやはりこちらの顔の造形です。3DCG で作られたアリータの瞳の大きさのバランス、この特徴的な部分を見事に再現していると言えるでしょう。滑らかなボディライン、コスチュームから除くバーサーカーボディの複雑なディティールも見事に再現されています。手にしたダマスカスブレードの複雑な模様も見事に再現されています。
Welcome to the freak show.
全体を見てみましょう。
Man, we're watching all this stuff. It's been Prime1 has been killing it today.
ジャンプとサイバーパンクの印象がスタチュー全体の雰囲気作りにうまく機能しています。
So much good stuff.
ベースにはライトアップ機能があり、これもまたムードを盛り上げます。ベースには敵対したであろうハンターウォリアーの残骸がアリータの力強さを物語ります。そして原作とともに登場する重要な人物、イドの武器、ロケットハンマーも原作ファンには見逃せないポイントとなっております。
Nice.
でこちらはデラックスの仕様となっており、
ワンブル差し替えでアクシ
ョンフィギュアさながらにポーズを変えることができます。差し替えで劇中後半に登場する警備ロボットからもぎ取られたガトリングガンは自由に配置することが可能です。そしてこちらも原作を踏襲するように自らフェイスペイントを施した頭部が付属します。こちらのアリータバーサーカーボディ、すでに出荷開始、お見逃しなく。
Yeah, that's a nice piece. And I've seen some of
プ
the
ライム1スタジオの
photos
スタチュー制作方法として、こ
of the
のアリータバーサーカーボディのように
collectors.
世界観をギュッと凝縮したスタイルと、劇中のシーンをそのまま抜き出したかのような迫力のあるスタイルがあります。そしてこの最新作、アリータモーターボールトライアウトはまさにそんな劇中の大迫力シーンを抜き出したスタチューとなっております。アリータの頭部は今回も精密に再現。バーサーカーボディの上に着込まれたモーターボールスーツも見事に立体化されています。肩のアーマーに書かれたナンバー99は原作と同様のパーソナルナンバーとなって、これもまたファンをにやりとさせます。数機のボールがそれぞれに回転し、ランダムな動きをするモーターボールをキープするためにしっかりと穴に指を入れてホールドをする設定も原作通りに再現されています。後方で爆散するモーターボーラーは劇中の迫力を演出するためのイメージです。爆炎の中には LED ライトが内蔵されています。 劇中で語られなかったシーンを想像して楽しむことができる構成となってい
Man,
ま
this is a nice
す。
piece.
シーン再現となっているベースにも注目を
Love
して
all
くだ
the
さい。
detail there.
ベース表面にはスピード感のあふれるタイヤ跡が残り、より疾走感を表現しています。側面に施されたメカニカルなディティールラインもモーターボールレース上を凝縮したイメージとなっております。このアリータモーターボールトライアウトの新しい情報はまた近いうちにお知らせいたします。お楽しみに。
Oh, wow. That was pretty good. Love that diorama. So what's next? This is Alien? No. I think it is, or it could be Predator, no. That's Predator. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. The Predator Killer. Oh wow, look at that. Man. Look at that. Do they have light up features too? Man, it looks like a Wolverine right there. Nice.
And now we're going to take some time to review two of our awesome Predator statues. So starting to my left over here,
That's a
we have
1/3.
our
The other one is a
1/4
1/4.
scale premium masterline
It's a 1/4?
fugitive Predator from the latest Predator movie. You may have seen this before. It's actually available for pre-order now. We're going to take some time and give you a quick little top-down review.
I think that's a 1/3.
Talk about some features and different things about the statue. So let's begin. Starting with the sleek helmet here, we have a few LED designs, a few LED features. First of all, one coming out of his eyes here, as well as moving down his jaw. On his right shoulder, we have the iconic shoulder cannon, also featuring an LED illumination. Don't look at it directly, it might get you. Looking at the back here, if you can see, we have a sculpt dreadlock design. You know, we cannot have Predator without the trademark Predator dreadlocks. Moving down, I'd like to talk about, you know, all the cool details that we've incorporated into the body and into the armor here. I'm talking about everything from, check out the mesh we have here, the mesh design. We have various spikes coming out of his body, just as in the movie. Taking a look at the back, you can see the armor here. And of course, let's talk about this, the shuriken. We actually have a life-size shuriken that you can check out on our website, so you definitely want to look at that. We have the really cool gauntlet coming out right here. Moving down, talk about the base. The base is themed off of the Predator ship, and it actually also has LED lights here, as you can see. Just a really cool statue, definitely commands presence.
You call it the 1/4, but that's a 1/3.
Room,
Just looking at it, it's a 1/3 scale. That's not a 1/4.
Really cool. So you definitely want to get this and add it to your Predator collection if you haven't already. Definitely check it out for pre-order now. So now we're going to do a quick bottom to top review of the stunning Predator Killer statue.
That's a quarter
so,
scale.
Starting with the bottom, the base. The base is actually the pod that the Predator Killer suit was in. And where everyone's wondering, the assassin Predator is trying to get to it. The humans are wondering, what is the weapon that the fugitive Predator bought for the humans? And that weapon is this pod. Inside that pod is this awesome Predator Killer suit. And we got him here. We got him in this really aggressive, I'm going to kill some Predators pose. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick 360 of it. Please take note of all the amazing details that we have incorporated into the Predator Killer suit. It's got that really metallic feel from the movie. And we just wanted to bring the feeling of the movie and just the cool feeling that you get when they first debut the Predator Killer. And he is a Predator Killer indeed. If you didn't think one shoulder cannon was enough, the Predator Killer here has 2 shoulder cannons. 2 shoulder cannons with, if you remember from the movie, 6 lasers, 3 on each side, and you can tell he's just ready to kill some predators, you know. Also take note of the size difference. This suit was built for humans. As you can see, you have the predator killer next to the fugitive predator. You see how high he's up on this base compared to this? So you can see a big size difference in the fugitive predator and the predator killer. Moving all the way up, the really nice looking predator helmet we have here. We have an LED feature coming out of that.
Oh wow, I see that now.
And we also have the predator killer sculpted dreadlocks here. And we are just so proud and happy to bring this part of the movie and bring this predator to you. Probably one of the coolest predators in the whole franchise, and he's a human. He's on our side for once. You're definitely going to want to check this out. This will be available for pre-order soon, so please stay up to date on all of our social media and our website. Once again, this is the Predator Killer. I love saying it, and thanks for listening. You are one beautiful mother.
All right, now it goes to Alien. Man, this has been long so far. A lot of cool stuff though. What they got? What they got? Look at that. The Alien statue series. Huh. Oh wow. Even the music is like gold eerie. Coming soon. All right. What's next?
When thinking of huge monster, one word comes to mind: kaiju. Kaiju is a Japanese word meaning monsters. With the new film coming up next year, we are pleased to show you what we have in store.
Hey, Godzilla.
Enjoy.
Oh, let's see. Versus. We got what? King Kong versus Godzilla or something? Godzilla versus Kong. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Monsterverse. Oh, coming 2021, so just a sneak peek. Alrighty then.
The quality of each product is truly breathtaking. The sculpting power of Prime1 Studio is nothing short of world class. I believe that these wonderful statues will continue to evolve in the area of art, therefore touching the hearts of many across the world. We're not yet finished.
Okay.
Let's continue. Prime1 Studio has created a smaller line of stylized figures called Cutie 1.
Okay.
Let's jump right into it.
Cutie 1. Everybody's doing this like cutesy type of things nowadays. Trying to appeal, I would say, to newcomers and people that, you know, that are not necessarily collectors, but then they become collectors.
こんにちは。
Konnichiwa.
プライムワンスタジオが生み出したぬいぐるみのようでそうでないコレクションフィギュア JP1 シリーズをご紹介します。どれもキャラクターの印象をぬいぐるみのデザインに落とし込んだ可愛らしいスタイルが特徴です。目はボタン、口はジッパー、縫い目に布のようなテクスチャーが柔らかそうですが、ソフビでできたしっかりとした感触のギャップがお楽しみいただけます。それでは最新のラインナップまで紹介しちゃいます。どうぞ。
Alright. Cutie 1. The cutesy music. Original. What the heck? Sack boy. not my style. Wonder Woman, The Flash. Oh, Cyborg. Yeah, they're like Sackboy. Little Big Planet. Man, they got all the DC stuff. Rainbow Batman. Okay. I like the orange one. Even pink Batman. Purple, blue. Birds of Prey. And the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Terrible film, but whatever. Wonder Woman 84. Man. Everyone is doing everything now. Anyways. Gremlins. That's interesting. Gizmo. Berserk. Griffith. Sod the Beast. What? Devil May Cry. Look at that. Nero. Dante. Alright, Virgil. Beauty One. What's the next thing? Kenshiro. Oh. Toki. Jaggy. Oh wow, this line is big. Kaido, K-Man. King. You can change the noise. Man, they're doing a lot with this line. Stay tuned, more new series characters coming your way. Okay.
これからもどんどんキャラクターが増えていきます。楽しみにしていてください。日本の東京原宿にはこのキューティー1のフラッグシップショップがあります。可愛らしいキューティー1オリジナルキャラクターたちもお出迎えしてくれるので、ぜひ遊びに来てください。
Cool.
How did you like it? Cutie One is extremely cute, isn't it? The flagship store in Harajuku is a very fun shop. If you have a chance to come by, please do so. And remember, there's a Cutie One for everyone. Okay, let's get back with some more statue reviews.
Those are tiny.
Enjoy.
Those are really tiny.
設立当初は映画キャラクターやアメリカンコミックヒーローなどを商品化していたプライムワンスタジオ。我々の制作欲求はそれだけにとどまりません。日本メーカーである我々がこのスタチューというカテゴリーに日本の文化をラインナップに入れることは必然でした。
Alright, now finally we get into anime stuff. And manga. Ooh. Man, I love that. Deluxe version. What's the difference now? That's the base? Oh, it has different torsos. Looks pretty good. This is a 1/3. I'm guessing. Oh wow. Oh yeah. Kion will come. Kyo. What's next? What's next? Oh yeah. Look at that. Ultimate Premium Master Line. This one already came out, I think. Where's a different version? Yeah, Fist of the North Star, the previous one. Actually, I was the other day I found one of those games that I have. I think I had the game for the PS3. I was actually about to play it or something. Well, I did play a little bit because I bought one of those games. Still on the PS3. I have a bunch of games in my PS3 I haven't finished. But I was never really too much into the anime on that one, or even the manga. But it was very popular, I remember. Man, all the detail on that base. Hopefully they showcase some stuff for Dragon Ball. I think they already showcased a lot of stuff. Still, there's a lot of stuff still missing, and this has been a long showcase. They have presented a lot of good stuff. Look at that. Oh, that looks like blood. Oh yeah, Evangelion Ultimate Diorama Master Line. Nice. I really like the pose they use for this one. But that base, man, that's pretty good. I think when they do the bases with their water effects is much better than their smoke effect. I think with the resin they use for the water is better. For some reason the smoke doesn't look as right, so they probably need to use a different material. You cannot redo Evangelion 30. 3030.
日本が誇るあの作品も展開中です。こちらの動画をどうぞ。
Okay, so gonna showcase some new stuff that is on development. I wanna see that. What's that? And this symbol looks familiar, but I don't know what it is.
国内スタチューメーカープライム1スタジオと
メガハウス
メガハウスのタッグにて実現した
Dragon Ball Z, yeah, that's what I wanna see.
ドラゴンボール Z シリーズ。
世界のスタチューファンの夢が実現したとも言われる第1弾孫悟空スーパーサイヤ人は大きな反響を得たデビューとなりました。
メガハウスの持つジャパンコンテンツプロダクトのノウハウと
プライム1スタジオが誇る美術的造形力が融合、
コレクターをうならせるマスターピースを目指し展開中です。
They're gonna showcase something new.
それでは第1弾孫悟空スーパーサイヤ人の PV に続き
現在受注中の第2弾ベジータスーパーサイヤ人の PV をお楽しみください。
Man, I like this too. These are the two that I'm really... I like these two pieces. Yeah, they need to fix that water. Man, this Goku looks amazing. If I have to consider something from Prime 1, this is the one. With all the switch out parts, the ultimate version. And that base with the Dragon Balls, that's pretty good. The different Super Saiyan switch out hits, man. Like this one, man. This is a nice looking piece. And they're gonna have Vegeta now. Vegeta looks good too. I want to see something new. I would love to see maybe what other character would they be nice? Any other character in the Dragon Ball universe I would like to see. Yeah, that's a nice piece. I think that's the best Vegeta I've seen in the market. And there are plenty good Vegetas out there. But a smaller scale. That's a nice one. USA.
そして続く第3弾も開発中です。
The third piece? I want to see which one.
それでは最新のティーザーをご覧ください。
I want to see the teaser. Yep. What's next? Eee. Huh. Son Goku. Vegeta. Piccolo? No. The Universal Emperor. Oh. What's the name of it? Yeah, I forgot his name. Ugh. I just got it. Kind of new. Kind of felt that that's what they're gonna do. I would go for something different, but you need a villain too. What's the name? Oh, I forgot.
今後も様々なジャパンコンテンツアイテムが増えていきます。お見逃しなく。
Moving on to the last section of Prime 1 Studio Next Level Showcase. We hope you've enjoyed all the amazing reviews and product reveals we've shown you so far.
Yeah, Kid Goku would be good too.
If you're still here with us,
I would like to see, go back to the origins.
We have a special treat for you. What's the last section? Well, stay tuned. We think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Enjoy.
All right, let's see it. Frieza, thank you.
Prime1 スタジオと 3DCG で作られるゲームのキャラクター
Tomomi Wasaki, yeah, Frieza. I kind of thought that they would go with Frieza because it's another iconic villain, but I would have loved Piccolo or Yamcha, Krillin or something like that. But that's just me. But Piccolo would have been The Witcher. Yeah, it's a long day, man. A brain fart all over my, I really don't remember much when I'm tired. Museum Master Line. Oh wow, look at that. That one looks pretty good. Earl of Rivia. Not bad at all.
プライム1スタジオで最大級クラスの立体化で2分の1スケールがあります。比較的大スケールの4分の1スケールよりもさらなるクオリティで再現されたあの男とシリーズ待望の彼をご覧ください。
Another 1/4 quarter scale. What is that? That looks familiar. Oh, okay. Nero? No, oh, Nero. Dante? Yeah. Is that real hair? Black Label. Devil May Cry 5. Half scale. What? The real hair. And a beard too? Real beard. So they're using the same thing as Win Studios is doing with the hair. Nice. Interesting. Half scale. It's gonna be huge. Coming soon. Devil May Cry 5. Cool. Man, I think we have seen almost everything. What's next? Or, well, another Devil May Cry 5. Oh, okay. I forgot the name of this character. I'm not really a big Devil May Cry 5 player or anything. Coming soon. Okay.
プライム1スタジオが表現するのはキャラクターだけではありません。作品のテーマ、世界観、要素などを盛り込み、キャラクターのみを立体化するものだけでなく、キャラクターを取り巻く環境を立体化するものもあります。サバイバルホラーゲームのヒット作から主人公の2人をそれぞれ立体化しました。それはまさに立体化されたサバイバルホラー。さまざまな要素がハイクオリティで再現されるジオラマタイプのスタチューの登場です。
Cool. Alright, what's next? RPD? What? Isn't that from like Hellboy or something? I think I'm wrong, but whatever. Premium Master Line. No, this is for, what's the name? By Hazard. Yeah. Resident Evil. That's what it is. It's a diorama. Oh, wow. So there's two pieces? Okay, or it's just one single diorama. Oh, two pieces that, you know, you can combine. That's cool. My brother, he loves Resident Evil. Big fan of it. Never been so much into horror stuff, so. But man, look at that effect. Cool. Very nice effect. I feel like my brother would love something like this. He's a big fan of that. Nice. It is cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The whole concept and dioramas, man. And continue next. What's next? Oh wow, Resident Evil 3. So they're gonna have also some stuff for that. Oh, cool.
いよいよ最後のサプライズになります。全世界のコレクタブルファンのためにプライムワンスタジオはさまざまなクリエイター、メーカーと協力し合い、世の中が出してほしいあのアイテムを実現していきます。このアイテムもきっとその一つとなることだと思います。それでは最後までご覧ください。
Okay, I think they have covered a lot of stuff today. Ooh. What's the name of this game too? I forgot from... Yeah. I haven't really played this one, but I know a lot of people love this game. Oh, that's kind of... interesting what they're really doing. It's really interesting, really, what they've been working on and they are really accomplishing now. Yeah, Automata. I really haven't played that game. I know a lot of people talk about it, but it's not one of my games. But man, that looks pretty sweet. Gonna have to reduce the music before they get distracting me. Oh, it's a 1/3 scale. Oh, look at that. Look at the word they put in on that. Oh wow, look at that. A whole diorama thing. Oh, interesting. Have you played this game, Travis? I haven't. A lot of people talk about it, but oh wow, look at that. The detail. It looks like the game, It's a nice diorama. Is that like a whole diorama, or like 3 pieces that there you have to assemble together? It appears as a diorama. Yeah, it is a diorama. It's a pretty good action game. I gotta check it out. I know a lot of people talk about it, but you know what? I have so many games that I haven't even started, but I gotta check it out.
Well, how did you like it? We hope you've enjoyed our Prime1 Studio Next Level Showcase.
It was good.
Our mission is to leave a lasting impression on the world through the immortalization of your favorite pop culture heroes and villains. We thank you for joining us on this journey and continuing down the road with us. Your continued patronage and support is what keeps us going, and we continue to provide you with awesome content. Take your collection to the next level. We're waiting for you. Until next time, have a Prime Day.
Have a Prime Day. Sounds like an Amazon ad. The Joker. Dante right there. Oh, Dante, I'm sorry. Yeah, Dante. Ugh. Man, this showcase was good. I'm telling you, Sideshow needs to take note on this one. They really need to take note on this one. They outdid everything Sideshow did on their own presentation that it took a whole week. It's been a while. 2 hours, you have to wait for an hour, which, not a fan. But the 2 hours straight, it was just reveal after reveal. Kind of slow down a little bit. It depends on what kind of franchises you like, but man, they did it pretty good. It was very professional. They went straight to the point. A lot of nice reveals, a lot of, sneak peeks. I really like it. It was good. Prime 1 definitely is really setting again the standard for how you should do things. And I really liked it. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Man. Yeah, this was a really nice presentation for sure. All right, Travis, have a good one too, man. Rest. About 2 it's here. It's almost 11 p.m. So it's really late. But thank you for taking time for watching. But take care, my friend. I'll talk to you again. And 3 hours definitely was long. This is how long this lasted. I love that diorama. It's pretty good. Definitely the Resident Evil dioramas are good, so I know a lot of people are gonna be happy with that. Catwoman looks great. Oh, Talon, amazing. I think that's one of the biggest highlights for me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was pretty good. All right, guys. I want to say to all of you, everyone that watched this, thank you very much for taking time. Definitely, this was good. Pretty much lasted what, 3 hours? 3 hours, a little less than 3 hours, but of course, an hour wait when they would have the trailers and stuff like that, which was, they got it on the loop twice. So, well, I think once. But I'm impressed, really impressed with Prime 1. Not only because they're setting the standard, how they're going to do things from now on. I think Saisha can take notes. The presentation, I love Saisha's presentation. It was more in person, because it was just live. But this one was more prepared, well set up, and it's about information. Remind me of the presentation of Sony. Straight to the point, just going with the trailers. And that's what they did here. And even Nintendo Direct, where they just go straight with the trailer. So this was about that. So there's no anything in between, nothing just to trying to make time. It's just, giving you reveal after reveal after reveal. And I think in those 3 hours, they gave us more than Saisha did an entire week. So I'm glad for that. I'm impressed with almost everything. The Batman metal stuff is pretty good. The whole collection is good. So I know people are going to be happy with that. Love the reveal of Talon. That one to me is a perfect representation of the character. Harley Quinn is good. It's pretty much from this case, what? I forgot, the Gotham City, Arkham City, I'm sorry. Looks good. A lot of the dioramas, the Resident Evil dioramas was pretty good. They showcase some stuff that we have seen before. Legolas, of course, right next to Aragon. That looks great. Man, it really is gonna take a little bit of time. The Transformers stuff was good. To really kind of go through all of it, because they had so many reveals. And I think on this one, it's gonna leave a lot of people talking. We're gonna see a lot of videos, people talking about it, and other channels are gonna be talking about it. So I'm impressed. I definitely can give kudos to Prime 1. They did it good and they did it right. And hopefully other companies can follow suit and they do presentations like this. So definitely excited. But it's been a long presentation. It's been a long video here, but thank you very much to everyone that took time. to watch it. Whoever watches this now, whoever watches this later on, thank you for taking time supporting this channel. Don't forget to like and to comment, to subscribe to the channel if this is your first time. And we cover a lot of videos. We pretty much do a lot of reaction videos, and we talk about collectibles and comics and movies and all of that. But my friends, thank you. Have a good night if you are in the East Coast or West Coast here in this side of the world. If you're on the other side and it's morning or day, thank you for watching and have a good day. Have a good night. Take care, my friends. I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.